As we stepped outside toward the open-air Kyoto range, my senses were immediately flooded by a rich, crisp environment. The deep, heavy scent of damp dirt and crushed straw filled the air, carried by a gentle breeze. I held on tightly, my heart hammering violently against my ribs as the tie-dye colors spun like a wild galaxy. Then came the rhythmic, sharp twang of heavy wooden bowstrings stretching, followed an instant later by the deep, hollow thud of arrows slamming into straw targets. Tatsuya's warm, rough hand shifted against mine, pulling me a fraction closer to his side as we stepped onto the wooden viewing platform. So instantly picked up on the shift, her heavy green warmth pressing right against my knee to keep me grounded. I heard the crisp rustle of a clipboard being adjusted in front of us. A new voice drifted into my mind, a strict, disciplined shade of slate gray.
Excuse me, this is a private training session. If you are here to observe, you must remain behind the red line, and you must remain silent. We are currently on a strict rotation for the next 45 minutes. My name is Ishida. I am the captain. If you have business with the club, please state it quickly. I don't want to break the rhythm of the students currently on the line.
Bucho, we're just stopping by. I'm Minamoto, and this is Tachibana. She's looking to join the Kyudo-bu.
Minamoto, I see. Tachibana-san, I am afraid the spot for manager has been just filled. I am Ishida. If you should be aware that the Kyudo-bu does not accept applicants based on curiosity alone, there are many factors and skills involved.
Manager? She doesn't want to be a manager. She wants to be an archer.
I froze, my breath catching tightly in my throat. I didn't move an inch, my fingers locking around Soso's leather harness as my heart violently hammered. This was completely different from what he had said back in the classroom. He had told me I could manage equipment and log scores. He never said anything about me actually pulling a bow.
An archer? Minamoto-kun, this is a traditional martial art. Forgive me for being direct, but Tachibana is visually impaired. Kyudo demands absolute precision and sight to line up a shot at 28 meters. It is entirely impossible. For you, of all people, should know this. Perhaps she can help with cleaning the equipment. Sayonji could probably use someone to help. What do you say, Sayonji? Could you use the help?
I heard the direct, sickening footsteps walk up beside Ishida. Then the voice came soon after with a sweetened spark that burned more than usual.
Of course, Ishida. I will find some tasks for Tachibana that she can manage. She will truly be useful to me.
Sayonji? She was the new manager. She would let me help only to remind me of how horrible I was at tasks. I didn't want that, but at least I could stay. Stepping forward from behind my shoulder, Katsura-senpai's quiet silver voice cutting through the air with an unshakable authority spoke firm.
Perhaps you have forgotten about Im Dong-hen, Bucho.
I gasped softly, my head snapping toward the sound of my handler's silver ribbon of voice. I was completely shocked. Katsura-senpai was actually speaking up to defend this? What on earth was he thinking? He was the one who had tried to convince me to go home just 10 minutes ago.
The South Korean archer Im Dong-hyun won multiple Olympic gold medals and set world records while being legally blind. He did not rely on perfect visual clarity. He relied on muscle memory, wind sensation, and the exact feel of the bowstring. And do not forget the history of Nasu no Yoichi. Ishida, if Tachibana-san possesses the focus, her lack of sight is not a legal disqualification from this range.
The captain let out a long, heavy, defeated sigh, the slate-gray aura around him deflating into a quiet rumble of resignation.
Fine. If Katsura-kun is willing to back her, I will give her a trial period to see what she can do. but the club's coaching staff cannot dedicate their time to an entirely non-visual training method. It will be entirely up to you to teach her from scratch, Minamoto-kun. I have no lack in belief that you can teach her the ways of archery with your skill level. Do you accept responsibility for her safety on this range?
Suits me just fine. Thank you, Ishida, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Ishida, for this chance. Thank you, Katsura-senpai. Minamoto-kun, I will try not to let you down.
Okay then. Here's the paperwork. Please have your parents sign this and return it to me tomorrow. Then you can start.
He put his hand on mine, handing to me a small pile of papers stapled together.
Great. Tachibana, why don't I walk you home to get them signed?
All I could do was nod slightly as Minamoto-kun led me from the range, out from the school to the street of the town I knew so very well. The familiarity gave me a calm in the storm in my mind. What had I just agreed to?